Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Adam. Adam is from Salt Lake City in Utah, in the USA. So let's see what Adam has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Hi.
Hello Adam, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time to the interview with me. Thank you.
Of course.
Great. So before we start the game, just tell me where you're from, Adam.
I am from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Amazing. And what's the best part of living in Salt Lake City?
The mountains are some of the best in the world. We have amazing skiing, and you can go from a mountain to a desert within an hour, so it's kind of very fun.
Amazing. And what do you do for a living?
I work as a pharmacy technician. So I manage a team of 15 technicians, and we fill prescriptions for people every day.
And what's the best part of your job, in your opinion?
Being able to help people manage their health care. I like to be able to help people feel better, be able to live their best life.
Very good, very good. And before we start this beautiful journey called William the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself.
Oh, I don't know about that. Interesting about me. Let's see. I moved a lot as a child. We moved all over the Western United States. We moved 12 times before I was 10, I believe.
Wow.
So I've been a lot of places, and I know a lot of people, and I love travel now because of that.
And why you were traveling a lot at the time? Because of family reasons? What was that?
Mostly family reasons, yeah. My dad was trying to find the best job so that we could have the best life.
I see. By the way, I like your background. I like your...
Thank you. My friends got that for me. They knew I liked color, so they thought that would be fitting.
Absolutely. I love it. I just love it. Amazing.
Thanks.
Okay, Adam. So welcome to William and the Magic Box. Here, my lovely friends, okay, full of random fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question, okay? And just before we start the game, if there is a question you don't have an answer for, you don't want to answer, always can change and pick another one, okay? It's all very chilled and friendly, okay?
Perfect.
Let's do it. Right, I'm glad that you helped me dance. I love it. Okay, Adam, let's go for the first question. The first question is, what's the most memorable lesson you learned from your parents?
Oh, from my parents, to always be prepared. They are prepared for any situation at all times. Seriously, anything. My mom has a big box in her trunk just in case anything happens while she's driving. They have massive amounts of food storage. They will be prepared for any kind of disaster. They are amazing people at that.
Wow. And do you have siblings as well?
Yes, I do.
How many brothers, sisters?
I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. They all mostly live in Utah, one in Texas.
Right. Great. Big family.
Big family, yeah. I come from a big family. It's nice. We're all very, very close within age, so it makes it really fun.
You are the oldest or the youngest?
I am the baby of the family, yeah.
Oh, they spoiled one.
Maybe not. There's only one girl. She was the spoiled one.
There we go. There we go. Let's go for the second question. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Okay, tell us a funny story or a moment that happened to you when you were at school, when you were a child at school.
I grew up pretty reserved,
I
but
see.
when it came to my friends leaving school, we would usually race in our cars to see who would get home first. And I drove a big 12-passenger van when I was in high school. It was the car that my parents had that the kids could use, and it really didn't like to go very fast sometimes, so I had to really push it, and we would be racing next to each other on the way home because we lived next to each other, and a few times we almost got caught. That's as crazy as I ever got.
Wow. For sure, that's crazy for sure. Next question, Nada, let's do it. For the next question, I would like to tell me, and what's the most challenging part of your job, in your opinion?
Most challenging part of my job, probably how accurate you have to be. Dealing with medications and dealing with doctors, their handwriting isn't very good. So you have to be able to decipher what they want and then be able to give it to the patient precisely. That's probably the hardest part of my job.
For sure, I'm sure. When you see those handwriting, you're like, oh my God. Is that
Right?
imagine?
It's like,
Yeah, even for like as a personal person, when I go to the doctor to get something, I'm like, oh my God, how are they gonna know that? Maybe it's another language that they understand between them. You know what I mean? I go like,
exactly. It looks like another language completely.
absolutely. I'm sure, of course, for you must be like a challenge, you know,
Yeah.
to make sure that it's the right thing. And oh, wow, I didn't want to be in that position. Right. Next question is: who has been the most influential person in your life and why?
I probably have a couple, but one of the most influential people in my life was probably my great grandmother. She loved me unconditionally, and was there for me when I was very little. She would watch me when I was very, very little, and I learned a lot from her right off the bat. She was an avid writer and poet, and through her writing, now as an adult, since she's now gone, I can still learn from her, and gain knowledge through her life.
Amazing. And when you think of her, what's the first memory that comes to your mind when you think of her? When you close your eyes and you have her in your memories, what's the first memory that comes out?
Cookies. When I was little, she would always keep a bowl of cookies for me, whenever I would come over to stay with her.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You still like those cookies?
I love them to this day, yeah.
Very funny. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, next question is, who was your first crush and why?
Oh, let's see. My first crush, his name was Bradley. We went to elementary school together. We had just moved to a new area. Like I said, I moved a lot as a kid, and he was so welcoming, so nice, and just so cute. But having him be so welcoming and so nice and wanting me to be comfortable and, you know, enjoy the new place I was living and have fun. He was my first crush ever.
Wow. Are you still in touch with him or on social media or?
I've tried to find him, but unfortunately I haven't been able to find him.
Don't worry, this interview goes viral, so I'm sure you're gonna spot it. What's his name again?
Bradley.
Come on,
He was
Bradley.
from Phoenix, Arizona. Come on, Bradley.
Come on, Bradley. I'm waiting for you to connect. That's the whole reason why this interview meant to be on.
Yes.
Amazing. Next question. Right. For the next question, I believe that you are out as gay or queer. Yeah. And did you always have the support of your family around this topic, or?
I did not. So my family is Mormon or Latter-day Saint in their religious beliefs.
Right.
And they, at first, when they found out, were not very accepting at all. I was a teenager, so I didn't really have a lot of freedom to do what I wanted by myself. Luckily, since then, they have become a little bit more accepting, and we have a great relationship right now. But having those religious beliefs growing up was a struggle. And it's a very ingrained religion with very strict morals. And it was very hard for them to grasp or understand that I might want to deviate from those.
Absolutely. I understand. Absolutely. Cool. Next question, Adam. Tell us about your best holidays ever and why you consider that.
Oh, well, for me, most of my holiday events are around food. So here in the US, we celebrate Thanksgiving, and with my family growing up, it was a time to get together as a family, enjoy each other's company, and have some of the best food we could make. And as a person who loves food, I have been able to keep all those recipes, know how to cook everything from my grandma, from my great-grandma, and so I can enjoy them now that I'm an adult, and bring my chosen family, my friends, and bring them in for those holidays so that I can share that experience with them now. It's amazing.
I'm gonna make a difficult question for you now. If you could choose just one food to eat for the rest of your life, which one would be?
Oh, food for the rest of my life?
Just one. Difficult.
Well, I grew up in Idaho, which is a potato capital, and potatoes can be made into anything, so it'd probably be potatoes.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's something that you don't like to eat at all?
I didn't grow up with seafood in my life.
Oh.
So as an adult, it's still not something that I can enjoy.
Right.
But I'll eat it every once in a while.
Cool. Very good.
Yeah.
Next question. Let's do it. Okay, Adam, let's get another question for you. Right, tell us something that you have done that you feel very proud of yourself.
I'm just proud to be where I am right now in my life, to be able to live where I live, have an amazing career that I've had for 17 years, to have an amazing chosen family. My friends are my family. They are everything to me, and I'm very proud that I'm able to now say that I have a relationship, a really good relationship with my biological family, my blood family. They are loving and are as accepting as they can be, and are changing and becoming such a part of my life.
Very good, very good. I'm sure they're going to be very happy to hear that, to see that, I'm sure.
I hope so.
Next one, let's do Adam. Right, next question is, what's the first thing you think about when you wake up, usually? There is something that you always think about when you wake up?
Oh, when I wake up? Oh, heavens. Usually it's, how am I going to be happy today?
Nice one. Wow.
I used to struggle with that a lot. As a teenager and growing up, being in a religious family and knowing I was going to be going against their beliefs, it was kind of hard to stay happy sometimes. So now it's today, okay, now what am I going to do to be happy today?
I see. And when you look back at this time, when you were struggling yourself to be who you were and who you are, and to kind of be yourself, when you look back, what was the like, when you think about like, okay, when was the day when you thought, okay, now I need to be myself, I need to open up? Was like a reason, something happened, or you just naturally thought, okay, that's the time for me to, you know, to be real and to talk about that with my family or my people around me? It was like a moment or something that happened, or just naturally came along?
There actually was a moment. I had a very good friend who was kind of struggling himself with his own family, with similar responses he was getting. They were also LDS or Mormon, and he just broke down one night while we were together and told me that he had been a little suicidal because he didn't think they would ever accept him. And at that point, I knew like I had to be me. Like I couldn't fit into everybody's box that wanted me to be a certain way. And to be able to help him through that and to kind of figure it out a little bit together, and to know that we can be ourselves even in a place like Utah that has a lot of strict religious views. I can be unequivocally me, as proud as I want to be, and no one can stop me from doing that.
Amazing. Oh wow, what a powerful moment, what a powerful action.
Yeah.
But I need to clap for you. I need to clap for this beat. I got goosebumps now.
Thank you.
I need to clap. Amazing. I think you're very brave, and thanks for sharing this. It's very personal, and thank you. I think I've been having these interviews with so many people around the world, you know, and if you watch some interviews, there are so many people that go through like such tough times. And when I look at that, like, my God, how brave people are. And actually, this platform is, I just love doing that, because people, they can, when they watch the interviews, they send me messages saying, oh, Willie, you know what, I watched this interview with this person, and I'm just so happy that to hear that, because I felt like I'm not alone out there. That's, you know, some people, they go through really tough times, you know, not just about being gay, but there's so many reasons sometimes when you don't fit the real world, or, you know, don't fit the society way, you know, that tells you it needs to be like that, or religions or anything. And sometimes people can struggle themselves. And I'm sure this person in particular who was sharing you, he was quite lucky at the time, because he had you know what I mean, by his side, to kind of, you know what, I'm going through the same situation as well. And you took in a very powerful way to kind of, okay, it's time now. It's a sign for me to be who I am, you know?
Yeah.
So yes, I think that's what makes life interesting in a way, you know what I mean? When I know it's tough and hard, but sometimes when you look back and go like, you know what? I'm grateful for that, because it just built the person who I am today. And you know, you're gonna help other people as well around, you know what I mean? So it's cool. I think
I agree, exactly. We all have such differing experiences and go through so many things. And to be able to be there for somebody, I've had people that have been there for me, so it's now my turn to be there for others.
Totally. And it's just good for people to hear that, because they go like, you know what, I'm not alone out there. There are people out there going through the same situation, or even worse situation that, you know what I mean, we are going through. And it's just good to know that. That's like encouragement for us to be ourselves, you know? In the end of the day, sometimes when I think about being gay, I go like, you know what, I think it's good for us to be different, or you need to face those moments in life, because that's what makes life interesting. You know what I mean? That's what makes us a strong person, and what just stand up for ourselves.
Very much so, I agree.
Yeah, and it's good to be different in a way as well, but not just being gay, but whatever you want to be, like, you know what I mean? It's just so nice, you know. It's not, you are different. That's what makes it interesting, you know. You're not like, you don't fit the thing that should be fitted, or the way that society tells you to be or to behave, or to, you know what I mean? It's amazing. Sometimes I just think, you know what, it's amazing to be who we are and how, you know, be different or whatever you are. Just be different. It's a gift in a way.
It is,
It's not
and I
easy.
say you should lean into that difference. Make it the biggest part of you, the part that people will love.
Yes, absolutely. And anyway, whatever you are, whatever you want to be, there's always somebody who's gonna like you or dislike you, and it's okay, and it's good as well, because we need those people to dislike us to make us, you know what I mean, understand why it's like that, why, you know what I mean, this feeling or this behavior, and it all makes lives interesting. You know what I mean? Imagine if everyone loved us, it would be so boring, isn't it? We wouldn't learn anything.
Exactly.
Will be like, you know what I'm going to do today, like everyone likes me, everyone is perfect, so what's the problem, what's the point of life? So yeah,
that would be very boring, very boring.
Totally, for sure. Next question, Adam, let's do it. Next question for you is, what 3 things do you want to be remembered for?
3 things. Let's see. My laughter. I love to laugh. I love to be happy. Life's too short to always be sad. For how much I love. Even through the hardest times in my life when people were against me, I can find ways to love. Even the people that have been the worst to me, I can still love. It's very important, I think, for we as a people to love more. And I try to do that every day. And hopefully one day for my cooking. My goal is to get to a point where that will be something that I'm remembered for. It's been passed on from generation to generation in my family, and I want that to keep going, and for people to know what food can be and how good it can be.
Wow, interesting, because I was checking your profile earlier on, and I thought I could see a tray with a lot of like sweets or like cakes or something. I was like, oh my God, I feel hungry now just looking at it.
Food is such a big part of my life. Whenever I travel, it's usually for food. Whenever I want to go somewhere or do something, I always plan around food. Where's the best food?
Very good, very good. I like food as well. I must say, and it's funny because I was at work a few weeks ago, and I was talking about food with a colleague from work, and I told him, oh my God, I'm so greedy because I love eating everything. And he said to me, William, don't say you are greedy, say that you like your food, sounds better. I was like, okay.
Exactly. Okay. I agree, yes.
I was like, okay, from now on, just say, I love my food, that's it. Yes. Next question, let's do Adam. Right, before the next question now, tell me, and what's the most challenging part of living in Salt Lake City, if there is any?
Challenging part. Probably it is the religious views of the people that live around me. It's hard to explain sometimes to people how strict the religious views are here, where a church is based out of. It can affect everything from the laws in our state to how, things look in our city. So being a part of a group of people in the LGBTQ community in a place like this, I feel like is very important, so that people that come and visit or decide to move here know that it's not just one people. We are diverse, and we are very different here, and we have a great community that is very accepting.
I see. As you say about religion, it's such a powerful thing that if they would let's say, embrace about being ourselves, open. Imagine how the difference the world would be, because religion, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter which religion are, but they are so powerful, you know, the people, they truly believe in those, that if they would try to adjust, you know what I mean, the way of approaching life, or even like be more open or accepting, oh my God, it would be such a difference, make such a difference. You know, all the religions, people, I think they would actually, I just thought now, I think people, they would be more connected with religion more than ever. Do you know what I
believe
mean?
that too. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, because people, they disconnect from religion because of that, because of those, you know what I mean, straight way of thinking, like, I just think this way, I don't go like that, I just go like this. You know what I mean? I just thought about that, actually, just came to my mind now about I think people be more like connected to religion. I grew up as well in a very religious family, like no religious family, but religion culture, yeah?
Right.
But I was very lucky that my parents, they never kind of forced me to follow the way. And actually, my mom thought I would be a priest when I was a child, because I was in the church all the time, literally.
Yeah.
And that she never told me, okay, you need to go to the church, because the parents, they influence you. Sometimes they even force you to go to follow the, you know what I mean, the religion they believe or they follow. But I was very lucky that my family, they never forced me, or me and my sister, they were kind of, okay, you know, they were like, oh, there's a mass tonight, you know what I mean, we go, but they never was like obligation. And I was the first one, yes, I want to go. And I think when I look back, I think when my mom had the thought about being a priest, I think it's just because I just love the energy being there, because I wasn't forced to be there. I just love being there, you know what I mean? Like for me, the math was like an event. It was like this event that I was there, you know? And after that, when I was 18 years old, and I was going to the church every Sunday. And when I started living on my own, when I moved to Portugal, when I was 19 years old, I stopped going to the church. But even though I always had in my mind that for you to be religious or to believe in the universe or God, or whatever you want to call, you just don't need to be one place. You can be, you know what I mean, in different places and believe in that and have this energy connection that, you know. And so, yeah, so I think that's, but I think they would use this concept of accepting the religion. I think people would be much more connected, and I think would be a better place.
Yeah, I agree. And I do just want to say, like, I don't hate religion.
Oh, no.
I love religions, and I love what they can do for people and what they teach. Totally. And I love the things that I was taught as a child. It's made me a good person.
Absolutely. I agree with you. I think when you say about that, it's just about being accepted. But religion, actually, when I pass in front of the church sometimes, I look at it and you know what I mean? I feel peace. I have this peace in my heart. So I was like, oh my God, because I know it can be a very judgmental place, but at the same time as well, it's a peaceful place. People go there to look for peace, to be peaceful themselves. So they have this. I think that's why I love being there when I was a child, going there, because even though when you are a child, you don't understand about judgmental things. You just like to be there in the community, you know, embrace or whatever. But when you start to grow up, you start to see the real world. That's where you start to mold your opinion. Do you know what I mean? That's the way things are. But anyway, maybe one day you get there. Maybe one day, you know what I mean? We might not be here in this life, but we're going to look back and like, it's changing somehow.
It is.
Let's hope. Next question, Adam. Let's do it. Next question for you. Tell us about your earliest memory in life.
My earliest memories of life were usually visiting my grandparents. We all lived pretty close when I was really little, and we would go and visit them really often. So it was spending time in the kitchen with my grandma, with my mom, out on the farm with my grandpa, growing potatoes, working really hard. I was raised with a really good work ethic because of that. My grandpa would make us work as kids. We may not have enjoyed it at the time, but it really helped us as we grew up and got into our own jobs.
Absolutely. When you say you were traveling when you were a child, you were traveling just in the same state, or you go to different states in America as well?
In lots of different states, yeah. We would visit my grandparents in Washington State. We lived in Idaho, Utah, Arizona. Before I was born, my parents lived in Nevada and a bunch of other places. I was born in Missouri. We didn't stay there very long, but we were hopping all over the place.
Saying that, actually, you are my second guest from Utah. I had a guest let's say a few months ago, and it's already on my channel. His interview, and he talks a lot as well. He's a massage therapy, so he'll talk about Utah as well. He was talking a little bit about, and actually, if I'm not wrong, he might be the same city as you, Salt Lake City.
He might be.
Yeah, I think as so yeah, if you check out a little bit my channel, you're gonna see he's already released his interview. It was amazing as well. Amazing.
Awesome.
Next question?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next question for you. Oh, what hurt your feelings?
What? Oh, that's a loaded question. When people misunderstand where you're coming from and take offense to it, it can hurt my feelings, because I always try and come from a place of love, and when I'm trying to explain something or come in with a different point of view and it is misconstrued or misunderstood and they take offense, that gets to me a little bit, because it always hurts when I'm trying to come from a place that is loving and caring and open and honest.
Yes, absolutely. And you were saying before about those people who the people who give us a hard time, you know what I mean, or give us this feeling that you're not expecting. And actually, those people, they are the ones who needs more love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the one. They need the most love of anybody else.
I agree. Yeah.
And I heard that once a very good friend of mine said to me, William, those people is the one they need love. And you need to send a lot of love to those people, even though it's not easy, because when you are hurt, when you are, you know what I mean, it's not easy, but it's like if you start doing like practicing that, like it's a habit, to one point, you know what I mean, you're just gonna send this love for those people who needs love. They need most of love than anybody else. So yeah, I'm so glad she told me that once, because I never thought this way. And she said, no, you know, when they are hurting for some reason, or they need love, they need to try to transform it, you know what I mean, put this love around.
Exactly, lead with love.
Yes, not easy sometimes, because we are human beings, you know what I mean, but at least we know. Yes, at least we know. So it's a good way already. We are in a halfway of the journey.
Yep.
Next question. Next question. Okay, what would be the theme song if you had your own show?
I love music. My family was very musically oriented when I was growing up. I don't know if I have one exact song. Lately, I've been really liking Rise by Katy Perry. It's empowering, and it makes me feel like I can really do anything I want to. And with things going on in the world and the way people feel, not everybody feels like they can do what they want to right now and can get out and do those things, and it's been just giving me the energy that I need.
Very good. Adam, I have 3 questions left for you, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, Adam, next question is, if you could be any age, what age would you choose and why?
Any age. I like my age. Where I am. Being younger, like physically, was maybe a little nice. But where I am mentally and emotionally, and the experiences I've had,
you are in the right
now is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah.
Great. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Okay, right. Who makes you laugh the most?
Probably myself.
Very good answer.
No, I have some of the funniest friends. I think they are probably funnier than most comedians out there. I am laughing constantly. My coworkers that are my friends that are my family, they keep me in stitches constantly. They know I love to laugh, so they bring their A game every time.
Wow. Lucky.
But I think I'm pretty funny most of the time too, so I'll make myself laugh all day.
Great. Very good. Ready for the last one?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Last one. Yeah, before the last question, when you look back since last year, 2020, when the world went upside down, when the world went in a different direction that you're not expecting, when you look back, what is the most positive thing you took out of this challenge time that the world is facing still? What is the most positive thing you took out of it?
I now know I can be by myself if I need to for long periods of time. I live by myself, so sometimes it gets a little lonely. Last year I had COVID, and I had to quarantine, so I couldn't do work, I couldn't do family, I couldn't do friends, I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. I just had to stay here. And learning that I can be by myself. I don't need someone else there to make me happy all the time. I don't need the things that I thought I need, you know? I can enjoy my time by myself, reading a book, you know, enjoying my view from my window, even if I can't even go outside. You know, it's little things that can make me happy. I don't need constant attention. I don't need constant entertainment. I can just be me and enjoy myself and my time and learn and grow and do what I need to.
Very good, very good. Last question for you is, what's your biggest idol and what have you learned from this person?
Biggest idol? I don't know if I have one. I am very lucky in my life to have amazing people that have gone through life-altering experiences that I've been able to now learn from and live through them with. People from all different faiths and religions, some non-religious. I try and take in as much as I can from the people around me. I have a lot of people that I love that are amazing people, that are adventurous, that have tried to build their own businesses, that have tried to grow as people. And I know a lot of people would say there are amazing celebrities and there are amazing religious figures and there are amazing writers and poets and all of these things, and I love all of those things. But I think I would rather take the people that I see on the daily and learn from them, idolize them because they're so strong and they go through so much.
Absolutely. Good, agree. Totally agree. Right, it's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the word association game. So I'm going to give away some words and you just tell me one word that comes to your mind, okay? You get ready, yeah? You get ready. Let's get ready. Let's start with family.
Love.
Okay. Money.
Struggle.
Love.
Difficult sometimes.
Be hard, for sure. How about life?
An adventure.
Okay. Sex.
Amazing.
Politics.
No, thank you.
Okay. Religion.
Complicated.
Okay. Fear.
Face it.
Okay, good one. Friendship.
The best.
Regrets.
Shouldn't have any.
Desire.
Fire.
Success.
Work.
Wish.
I would say work.
Happiness.
Yourself.
Okay. How about if I tell you Salt Lake City, one word.
Beautiful.
And the last one now, USA, one word.
Complicated.
Right, Ada, let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a cup of tea, and I'm going to ask your best friend, tell me the most beautiful thing about Adam, and tell me something that he still needs to improve on. What do you think your best friend will tell me?
I think it might be the same thing, actually. I try and help too much. I take on too much. So I'm always there for anyone when they need me, but that's a lot for myself, so I'm always a little tired.
I agree. You need to find the balance. Yeah, I need to find the balance.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Right, let's play now Adam and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before that, let's play the music one more time. Let's do it.
Sure.
Okay, you can ask me a question now.
Sure. So, being the foodie that I am, what kind of food from where you are would bring me to visit you?
Wow, good one. I love the question. Actually, last night I went to, I've got a friend of mine. He became a friend now, actually. He participated in the Magic Box. In the beginning of the year, he's a pilot, and he's from Washington, D.C., and he's been flying to London. So we've been meeting like with some friends around, and last night, we went for dinner last night. And actually, he had the same thing as he had the first time he came to London. And I'll tell you now, fish and chips.
Oh, I
Fish
agree.
and chips with some of course, some what the name of the sauce? Tartar sauce on the sides, tartar sauce, and also some mush green beans as well on the sides. Like,
Yeah.
oops. He had the first time he came, so he had the so William, I need fish and chips. I said, okay, let's do it. And last night we went for dinner as well with other friends. And we chose different, and he went again. I said, again, fish and chips? Yes, I'm gonna go again for fish and chips. And I asked him, which one did you like the most? The first time when you had it, or this time now? And he said, I'll go for this time, I think.
Nice. Very nice.
So yeah, so if you would come one day to London, I'll take you straight away for a fish and chips place, for sure.
Oh, I will take you up on that.
Yes, please do. That I'll take you. I've been looking around some fish and chips place, and I'll take you to the best fish and chips ever.
Perfect. Thank
Deal?
you. Deal.
But I just take you for a fish and chips if you bring some cookies, okay?
Oh, definitely. I'll make them fresh for you. Don't worry.
Amazing, deal. I can't wait already. I can't wait. I have a sweet tip, okay? So, can't wait.
Awesome.
Ada, did you have a good time?
I loved it. It was so much fun.
Thanks so much. I was looking at the time now. My God, it went so fast. Wow, I didn't realize. Wow, amazing.
Went by fast.
Yeah, it means that we enjoyed. That's what matters. Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time for the interview. I really enjoyed. Thanks so much for sharing so much personal things about your life. I think that's a gift. You know what I mean? I think this platform is a gift for people to connect with each other, and I can't wait to put it out your interview for people to connect with you. I can't wait.
It's going to be a blast. Thank you for reaching out. I love that you did.
Amazing. No, thank you so much. And before you go, I would like you to share a positive message or a positive quote, something that inspires you in life.
Be who you want to be. you can be anybody that you want to be. You can do anything that you want to do. Don't let the people in your life try and stifle you or put you in a box. Grow, become better, love more, experience more, and life will just go your way from there on.
Hey, very good, very good, very good. Adam, thank you so much. All the best. Thank you so much and enjoy your weekend, okay?
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.